Okay, so I'm doing question number 2, and we are given the graph, and we're expected to find the equation and domain of this piecewise function. So you can see here on the yellow line first, we can tell that our slope is -2/3, because if you go up 2 to the left 3, that's your slope. And if we look at the blue line, we can see that our slope is 0, and the slope is 0. And for the orange line, we can see that our slope is 2, as we do 1, 2, right 1, 1, 2, right 1, 2/1, 2. We're using rise over run here to find the slope because we're given the graph. So we're supposed to find the equation and domain for all of these three. And so since we're given the slope, we can use the point slope formula right here. Y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. You pick a point on the line and you plug it in, and you use your slope. The m is where you insert your slope. So it ends up looking at like this, all filled in, and then from there you just distribute and simplify. Distribute this. That turns out to y plus 3 equals -2/3x minus 2. Subtract 3 on both sides, and then you're left with y equals -2/3x, our slope, minus 5, which is our y-intercept. And the domain for this is -6 is less than equal to x, where x is less than -1. Notice here how this one has a equal to, and the one with -1 doesn't. That is because here it's a closed circle, and here it's a open circle. And that means that that -1 is not included. For the blue line, it's again, our slope is 0. So we can just say that our line is at y equals 4, because this is 4. For which our domain is from -1 to 3, where -1 is less than equal to x, and x is less than equal to 3. That's because both of these are closed circles. So we're going to include those, meaning we're going to use the equal to. And so it starts at -1, ends at 3. And that ends up looking like this. For the orange line, remember our slope is 2. And we can see here that it's a open circle and another open circle over there. So we're not going to use the equal to when finding our domain. So again, we're just going to use the point slope formula, and we're going to pick a point on the line, and it could be any point. I pick 4/3, and we're going to also put in our slope, and then we're going to distribute and simplify. So distribute this, and then that becomes y minus 3 equals 2x minus 8. Add 3 on both sides, and your equation ends up being y equals 2x minus 5, for which 3 is less than x, and x is less than 7. And that's because, again, these are both open circles, and they're not going to have equal to because they're not included. And then this ends up being your answer right here as the full piecewise function. Yep. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.